something so y'all can see me. Hold on, gotta rig my. Uh-oh, this is a little tricky. I'm trying to find a better angle without going outside. Let's see. This sucks. Oh no, it's too bright. Damn. You can't see me. Okay, I guess this will have to do. I have to bring the blinds back. Sorry, got my gut all in your face. Okay. So, I just wanted to chat. I had some things on my mind, and I was like, I'm getting ready. If I stop getting ready, I'm not gonna finish getting ready, so I can go live and talk while I'm doing my makeup. So, I find that, and this is all from my personal experience. I think probably everyone has kind of struggled to some extent. Hey, with knowing your worth and putting up with less than you deserve, but at some point you realize you're the person accepting it, so you can change what you attract, right? You have to take accountability for the situations that you land yourself in. So I was just sitting here thinking about this guy who I was talking to, and about just guys in general, because I, people used to call me a male basher, and I guess, and it's not that I was bashing them, it's just that I was trying to make them aware of certain, look at me, I'm not even getting ready. I was trying to make them aware of certain, just certain things they were doing that they didn't realize maybe. Not that I'm, perfect or anything like that, but they used to call me a male basher. And then I had to realize, okay, maybe my delivery is like really harsh and hard to receive. And, people don't want to hear the truth at all in most cases. And then if they do, they definitely don't want to hear it in a harsh way. So I had to come to that realization on my own. And I just realized, only on Facebook when I say things, people are like, oh, they get mad or whatever, and they like, well, I just noticed at first, like, me and used to go back and forth with me. I know I'm rambling all over the place. At first, men used to go back and forth with me, but at the end of the day, they knew it was some truth to whatever I was saying, so close this door. So ultimately, you know, I was right. And so eventually they just, they just started ignoring me. But at this point, when I say things, every now and then someone's like, yeah, you're right. But most of the time they just ignore me, keep scrolling, whatever. But I realized I only had stuff to say like that on Facebook. So I was like, really? It's just the people that are on my timeline, and the type of content that gets circulated through my timeline, the type of stuff people repost. Because when I see something, it'll make me think of a bunch of different experiences or situations that are similar to that, and then I'll just talk about whatever, based on whatever I see, and it's real general. People, take it personally sometimes. That's their business though. So one guy was like, he told me recently, he's like, yeah, I be seeing your posts, you be right, but the thing of the matter is, you say you see my post, you know I'm right, but you don't like my post. of course. But that's fine. As long as you get the message, I don't care if you like it or not. Because if I'm calling you out, of course you're not gonna like it. Especially if I don't even know you like that, but I can read you. And it's not that I'm just trying to make you feel bad or, or make anybody feel bad or make them feel worthless or discouraged or anything. I'm just trying to put some attention, shine some light on something that could be improved, right? And I can appreciate the same. Maybe not right away, but eventually. I'm sorry, my background is trash. But maybe not right in that moment, but after a couple days, I realized, okay, that was in my best interest. It might make you feel some type of way at first, but anyway, what I wanted to talk about was self-worth. And I was like, a lot of the stuff that I was complaining about was situations I put myself in. And a lot of guys, they know your worth. Other people, friends, frenemies, coworkers, employers, a lot of people know your worth better than you do. And I realized, like, I've just been having hella epiphanies since I moved. And I realized a lot of people knew my worth before I did. It's like I knew I was valuable, I knew I was different, but they were more sure of it than I was, especially with their actions. So I just thought to myself, like, these guys will really, go after you because they know you're a catch. And they're like, oh, this has to be like a great experience. Like, I wonder what her love feels like. And then they get you and they're like, oh my gosh, oh my God, this is too good. This is too good. It's too good to be true. I'm not good enough for this. Or what if I'm not good enough for this? Or what if she played me? Or what if it's not as good as I think it is? And all these fears come up and then they self-sabotage. I dealt with so many guys who self-sabotage a perfect relationship because they felt inadequate and they didn't know how to communicate that. I'm sorry, I can barely breathe, so I'm out of breath. My throat is dry. But I realized that's no true testament to my worth. That everybody else knew it. Why didn't I know it? And why did I keep putting up with that? And why did I put up with people who obviously felt inadequate because they were? Why did I accept that? Um, so I just was like, that's on me first and foremost. That's on me. And sorry, my makeup bag is a mess. I guess I should name the products I'm using. I'm using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer NC45. I'm technically kind of losing my tan, but I'm still tan enough to get away with it. But so okay, I just wanted to say this for women. We have to know our words and we have to carry ourselves as our worth. Cause okay, this he always posts a lot of funny stuff, and you know, Jeezy and old chick from what's her name, Janie, whatever her name is, from The View, the Asian girl. They're engaged or they're getting married or whatever, they're dating, or they are married or whatever. And so he made this post about people being mad, and he was like, there were women who are married who were upset and giving backlash. Like, you married. Why are you worried about who somebody else is marrying? What kind of sense does that make? Y'all can't see nothing I'm doing, huh? So it made me think though. He was like, imagine being her husband and you find out your wife is mad about some shit that don't have nothing to do with home, work, bills, him. You mad because Jeezy dating an Asian chick and you got a whole man at home. But I thought to myself, there's so many people who just have somebody just to have somebody. That person ain't even a fraction of what you really want or what you deserve. But if you don't think you deserve better, you don't. Period. If you don't know your worth, don't expect anybody else to. Even if they do, they're going to treat you how you treat yourself. Nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. So, and I remember telling this guy, I'm trying to bring it all together. I remember telling this guy, he was just doing some stuff that I wasn't with. And I was like, you know, I don't have to talk to somebody. I don't need a warm body next to me every night. Yeah, it's nice to have, but I don't need that. I need other things like integrity, comprehension, um, you know, courage. I need respect. I need other things. And, you know, sex, intimacy. Well, yeah, intimacy is a major important part, but like sex, laying up, talking shit, going out, stunting for the gram, stunting for the book, all that flashy shit, I don't care about that. Like, I need more than just somebody laying next to me every night. I don't need a void filler, a placeholder. Just because I want to be married, I mean, I'm a just accept the first man that want to marry me. So I realized, you know, even though I may not have been living in my, you know, or carrying myself completely in alignment with my worth, I wasn't desperate and I wasn't just accepting any old thing. So that's admirable, I think. But the point is this: people will know. People can see that. Whether or not you see it in yourself, hey. But people can see when you. People can tell when you don't love yourself. So if you keep experiencing situations where you feel like you're not being valued or you're not being treated correctly, really do step back and take a look at what you are doing to contribute to it. Because if it's happening over and over again, you're the common denominator. And it's a hard pill to swallow when you realize you're getting in your own way. So I was like, yeah, I can't do that no more. You just, I don't know, because I haven't had too many relationships, but I just never wanted somebody so bad that I would just put up with anything. Or like I have to really, 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 really like you in order for me to even like hold conversations with you on a regular, to like you know, go out with you, meet up with you, spend time with you, make time for you. Like I have to really, really, really like you. And once I like you, I'm in. I'm a moon Scorpio. I'm loyal. I'm in. Once I love you forever, and I love you deeply. But people are shallow as fuck. So a lot of guys, you know, they see your value, they see your worth, they see your external, they see, oh, she's pretty, oh, she's spiritual, oh, she's different, she's eccentric, she's this, she's that. Okay, cool. I want to try that on for size. But you'd be surprised how much a perfect fit will scare a motherfucker. And sometimes it's not a perfect fit, it's just a really great fit. But if it's better than everything they've ever experienced, they likely will self-sabotage it. And chances are they showed you signs that they were going to do that anyway. I think this thing is losing. Damn. I had it for so long. It always run out on one damn eyebrow. Anyway, this is from MAC 2. Spiked. Shape and Shade Brow Tint. Anyway. People just put up with anything just to have some pictures to post. And I don't get it. I really don't get it. And like he was saying, like, imagine your wife being mad about something that don't have nothing to do with you. I can only imagine how many of the women had boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands. You got somebody at home and you mad about what somebody else doing. And my thing was this, I was like, they look so happy. Like, how can you not be happy for somebody who genuinely looks happy? If you can't find happiness for somebody else, it's because you don't have it within. And it ain't because of anybody around you. It's because of you. So people hate taking accountability and responsibility for their role in their lives. Why do I feel like one is darker than the other? Slightly. I'm gonna leave it be, because sometimes when you're trying to fix something, you make it worse. So I'm gonna just leave it be. So I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to talk on self-worth, because you have to just remind yourself of all the things that you love about yourself, all of your great qualities. Even if you don't have somebody else to, you know, root for you or be your cheerleader, you gotta be your own damn cheerleader. Whatever you want somebody else to do for you, you gotta be willing to do it for yourself. Because Um, who wanna love you if you don't love you? Who wanna be with somebody who don't like being with themselves? And I had spent so much time by myself, and I think that's why I got to learn so much about myself. But within the past 2 years, I've learned so much more, and I've changed so much. And I value just solitude so much. I really do value getting to know myself and getting to know the ways I evolve and change and grow. Some people are so scared to really face themselves, the good side, the bad side, the light, the dark. But in order to be truly balanced, you gotta take a look at that dark side. You really, really do. Because it'll come up and it'll sabotage many great things in your life, and you will continuously be put in situations where you have to tame that side or get to know that side or do your shadow work. You're gonna be triggered. You're gonna be, you're gonna deal with the same type of situations and scenarios and people until you learn whatever lesson it is that the universe needs you to learn. And if you think you're gonna skip out on a lesson by skipping out on that person, you're not. You're only going to, like, the universe will pass that lesson on to somebody else. Oh, you don't want this one? Okay, here's this one. You don't want that one? Okay, here's this one. It's so crazy. The universe will use random people. Y'all, and okay, I was talking about this on Instagram months ago. So y'all know the movie The Matrix. You know the Agent Smith. Yes, yeah. I don't know. Maybe light workers should start putting that out there, putting that content out there. I'm sure there are. If y'all don't know who Bobby Hemmett is, please YouTube him. Serious Times Media, Sirius SIRIUS, like the Star Series. They post a lot of great esoteric and metaphysical content, and a lot of it may be like way up here for you, but baby steps. But shadow work is so important because nothing is always positive, nothing is always good, nothing is always peaches and cream, nothing is always pleasant. And in order for you to like ease through hard times and really not get to a point where you're not triggered, you're not, super angry, you don't ever get too emotionally imbalanced, you have to do shadow work. You have to. It's essential. If that's what you want, if you want to grow, if you want to change, if you want to evolve, then yeah, it's very important. But if you don't care to do any of that, then hey, to each his own, to each our own. But man, I think I gotta get up real quick. Something I need is over there, but I'm just like, to me it's so obvious, and I think my personality type has a lot to do with why I notice everything. I'm INFJ. If you don't know your personality type, I encourage you to find it at 16personalities.com. It's the MBTI scale that stands for Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. So it's just like a little questionnaire. You fill it out very honestly, and it'll tell you your personality type. And if you feel like it's off, do it again. But anyway, me learning that about myself helped me understand why I do certain things the way I do. Me learning my birth chart helped me understand why I do certain things that I do, and how to navigate finding better ways. Um, so if you want somebody to get to know you, you got to get to know you, because you might meet somebody who can point something out in you that you didn't even notice in yourself. Luckily, those experiences have been mostly pleasant. People would point out, talents or abilities or traits about me that I didn't really pay too much attention to, that once they pointed it out, I fell in love with. You have to constantly fall in love with yourself over and over and over again. Like, this life is about you. It's not about nobody else. Your mama, your dad, your job, your kids, nobody. You. Whatever you're here for, you. Your business. So you have to make it your business to just improve the quality of your life here. And to do that, it's going to be some struggles, but the struggles get easier. Well, they get easier and harder at the same time, but it's a game. It's truly a game. So, the best way to play the game is to use the cheat codes. So, oh my God, I just got a good text. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with y'all. So my roommate was trying to get me on. They needed more brown people for background extras, and they picked me for a featured background person, cast member. I don't know, but I think that means I'll get camera time. But I don't care. I'm getting paid. I don't care. But I needed that. But I think my point is, because I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry. My point is that when you know your worth, you just perform better, you accept better, you draw in better, but you will be tested. You will be tested because I already, and then thank you. I'm so excited, y'all. Oh my God, because this first week out here was just like, hell, I've been tested left and right. I've been taking L's. I've been, like, my bag, it didn't come up at the airport, which I didn't expect it to. So I hope it pops up at home mysteriously, just as mysteriously as it vanished. If you don't know what happened with that bag, the collective reading, that long ass reading that I did, is that the first half of that I was talking about everything that I've been experiencing or whatever. So anyway, um, if you don't know your self-worth, you will continuously put up with less than you deserve, and you will never be truly happy. And it's like the people who do that, the people who accept less than they deserve, they always end up bitter, blaming everybody else, accept less than they deserved or less than what they wanted. They wanted 100 and they didn't accept that 98 and just overlook, oh, you missing 2 points, but I'll take it because I need somebody. Nah, you wanted 100. The universe is going to test you. It's going to send you a 97. It's going to send you a 98. It's going to send you a 99 just to see what you're going to put up with. Don't take that shit. Don't take that shit. I'm trying to told you. Because you're going to be stuck with it. And then you're going to be mad at just about his. She was mentally, verbally, physically abusive. And he's like, you know, she's bitter. She passed on a job opportunity she really wanted, or she missed an opportunity with a job she really wanted over 30, 40, probably 50 goddamn years ago. And you still mad about some shit that you had the opportunity to, you know, change for the better, but you decided to do whatever you decided to do and it didn't work out for you. And now you mad at the world, you taking it out on the world, and you just bitter, mad, angry, and ugly for the rest of your life. Because if you think stress ain't gonna seep out into your skin, it will. I'm here to tell you. Stress does horrible things to your skin. That's why you see 20, 30, 45-year-olds wrinkled as hell. Trust me, I'm an esthetician. I know. But, I mean, you just have to do what's best for you. You gotta accept the best. You gotta accept what you know you deserve. And in order for you to really figure out what it is that you deserve, you gotta be honest with yourself. And you gotta figure out what you like. You gotta figure out what you will put up with, what you won't put up with. You gotta learn how to set boundaries. And when I tell you, I'm still learning how to set boundaries. It's difficult. It is difficult. Don't get me wrong, but it's worth it. You know, you have to learn through trial and error. And I thank God I'm so courageous and fearless. And I just kind of, sometimes I can be a little impulsive about things I'm passionate about. But I don't know if that's, I'm a Venus Sag. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I don't know. Mars Aries, maybe that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not trying to make excuses or find reasons or justify anything. I'm just saying, you know, um, I'm just so thankful that I'm willing to go through the trial and error phase. I'm not afraid to fail, and more importantly, I'm not afraid to fail in front of people, because not that I have like a whole huge following or anything, but if I reach 5 people, that's cool with me. I don't care if I don't reach 500, 5,000, 5,000, whatever. If I reach 5 people, cool, I did my job. Because awaken, everybody's not meant to awaken at the same time. So, you know, I know that I'm rare, so I know I'm talking to rare people. People who hear me, the people who I'm reaching. I hate this. I hate this eyeshadow right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta fix this. I feel so basic. But yeah, I know that the people I'm reaching who hear me, who was meant to gain something from whatever I posted. I just, I know I'm all over the place. I just had to get that off my chest because it's more common than not that people will accept less than they deserve, that they will just take something, accept something just to get by. Like, I don't know if y'all saw, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you saw that post. This girl posted a very, very popular nail tech in Houston, my hometown. She posted how a client texted her and she was extremely rude. She was like, hey, what are your prices? Hello, how are you? Like, that was super, super rude. Now, granted, the way that that I wouldn't have responded that way, probably wouldn't have responded at all, but the girl was rude. Like, people forget, if you're approaching me, if you're asking me to provide a service for you, I'm doing you a courtesy. Like, yeah, there are other service providers, but there are also other clients. Like, nobody needs one more than the other. So I hate entitled people. Well, I won't say I hate entitled people. I just hate that behavior. I hate entitled behavior because just because I provide this service don't mean I have to provide it to you. And I don't have to provide it to you to survive, because just like you need it, it's 5, 10, 15, 20 other bitches who need it too. So, like, get over yourselves. But at the same time, you have to know your worth. You can't put up with anything just for a temporary satisfaction, for money. So yeah, I brought that up because the girl was like, she mentioned money, like, I don't have to be nice, or I don't have to do whatever, I'm paying you. Bitch, excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm like, what? Yes, you do. If you want me to do a good job, if you care about the way your nails come out. I was just like, the nerve of her, the audacity. She refused to admit her own fault. And I just was like, I find that that's too common. It's common. It happens all the time. And some people will accept that because they need $1. No, I don't care if I'm dead ass broke. I don't care if I only got $5 or $0 in my pocket. If you disrespect me in my business, my reputation, my integrity, it weighs more to me. And stuff like that will be a test too. Because if you accept any little thing that comes your way, that's what you're gonna get. Any little thing. You're not gonna get what you really, really want, because you're not in the vibration to receive it. I don't like that either. When I tell you, I was so freaking triggered. I was trolling in the comments. So if y'all go see ShonDoe in her comments, hey, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I was like, oh girl, get off of this, because you be getting, I was like, and it was like, I got on Instagram and that was the first thing I saw. And I told myself, I was like, you know what, I've been triggered through social media because I've been so isolated. And so when the universe needs to send you a message, it comes from weird ass places. Like, I was in, this is totally unrelated, but it occurred to me in the shower. I was like, movies, and we passed this old Jim Henson theater. He was like, oh, are you in the theater? And I was like, oh yeah, I love theater. I was taking theater classes since I was in 6th grade. I love acting, I love theater. And he was like, oh, okay, what are you out here for? And I was like, well, I'm going to massage therapy school. And he's like, oh, okay, well, you should do some background acting. I was like, oh, definitely. I'm for sure gonna do background. And he was like, yeah, you ever thought about writing a movie or making movies? And I was like, no. I said, well, actually, maybe. And I did. I actually did have an idea for a script, pretty much based on my life. And I had kind of forgotten about it. And it occurred to me yesterday. I was like, my guts told him to say that to me, to put it back on my mind, to put it back in my, in my mental, so that can be something that I'm thinking about working on. So I was like, okay, I need to make sure that I dedicate time to start, to start typing it up, to start writing it down, something. I need to put an initiative towards that. But the universe will guide you in many, many different ways. You just have to pay attention. But it's also going to give you distractions. It will send you the message. The message will be right here. And the distraction will be this damn big. And if you freaking out and you losing your mind and you full of anxiety and you full of fear and you full of all this low vibrational shit, you can't reach what's up here waiting for you. It's like this. Here we go. This is the prize, right? This is your blessing. This is your message. This is what you want. This is the distraction, blocking it. So from the bottom view, you can barely see it. And this is you. And if you freaking out, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Listen, Popeye's distracting everybody. I'm like, y'all don't cook? Dang. Yeah, that's crazy to me. I don't know if y'all heard about that story, but apparently somebody pulled a gun on somebody in Popeyes. And I'm ashamed that that happened in my hometown. Um, but man, when I tell you these distractions, they will come out of nowhere, left, right, up, down, all over the place. And if you're freaking out, you can't hear your intuition clearly. You can't perform well. You can't think clearly. You can't make sound judgment and decisions. It's just a lot, you know. You get so caught up in fear and not moving, and it's so crazy because it's a catch-22, right? You scared of moving on, just like these guys, you know. You scared of stuck. You don't move. You don't progress towards what you want to know if you'll ever have it, and you just replay this cycle in your head over and over and over and over and over and over. Do you really want to live the rest of your life like that? Like, I understand some stuff we have to go through over and over and over and over and over and over until you get sick of that shit. And you be like, okay, I'm sick of this. I gotta change something. I gotta do something different. But it really beats the hell out of me how people really don't. They be immune to their own bullshit is what they call it. Is what I call it. Immune to your own shit. Like, you don't even see how you're contributing to this. You don't think you have anything to do with this here. Huh? Do I want eyeliner? No. I just, yeah, like the distractions are crazy and they're heavy, and then people are really awakening more and more. And then, you know, more people are becoming very vocal about their experiences. But you got to be mindful who you follow too, because the spiritual community is shady too. Uh, there's a lot of gifted people and talented people and spiritual leaders who their ego gets well, I won't say attacked, but you know, they act in their ego. I do it too sometimes, but I'm pretty mindful, not saying like, oh, I'm not like them, I'm better than them. No, not at all. Cause I just told you how I got triggered and showed my ass on Instagram just this morning. I'm never too ashamed to admit when I'm wrong. Like I said, I might not do it right away, but if I find fault, um, yeah, of course I'm gonna admit it and I'm gonna correct my behavior. And I've been in situations where maybe someone explained to me that I did something wrong and I didn't understand it from their perspective based on the way they told me, and then maybe someone else can break it down a little bit better. So sometimes it's just about receiving the information, you know, in the best way. But a lot of the times you have to make sure you are in a place where you want to linger out in your comfort zone for a little bit. But for me, that shit get old. I'd be like, all right, I'm ready for something else, and I will throw myself into a challenge. So that's just me. Um, Everybody has their own way of doing stuff, but know your worth. And if you are in a place where you don't really know what you want or you don't know what you deserve, try things. You have to try new things. Like, they're gonna find you. You have to find them. So be kind to yourself, love yourself, be patient with yourself, and listen. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself with all these retrogrades. Chiron is like deep wounds, deep wound healer. So things that you've been holding on since birth, probably past lives, um, it's all going to come up, so we deal with it. Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Neptune, and Uranus, all of these planets retrograde right now. Like, I feel like this energy is going to linger until December. And I feel like also right now a lot of people are really, like, the Pluto retrograde is affecting a lot of people. And I just say this based on my general readings, the run thing, which by the way, the last 3 are coming. I just haven't been feeling good, and yesterday didn't go as planned. It's been like mishaps, but I'm getting to them as soon as I can. But I think it's Gemini, Cancer, and Leo that I have to do that. Yeah. But anyway, I think like Pluto retrograde is probably at its peak right now. Saturn retrograde is going to allow us to close out karmic cycles, cycles that have been going on and on and on and on. You really do have to get sick of your own bullshit. You have to acknowledge that you got bullshit first. And then you got to get sick of it. And that's where change comes. So I hope that this was helpful in some way. I know I was rambling. I was all over the place. I'm still my oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. September. Oh crap. I hope that I hope that this was helpful. But you really have to do some internal work, some shadow work, some spend time alone. Go do things by yourself. Go eat by yourself. Go walk around outside without your headphones in. You know, really spend time by yourself. Meditate if you can. Ask for your guides to show up and reveal themselves to you if you truly are interested in growth and ascension and really diving deeper within yourself. And don't accept a 99 when you know you deserve 100. Ever. Ever. It gets tricky, it gets savvy, but you get more skilled and you get stronger as well. So don't act out of fear, act out of love. Be courageous, be brave. And as always, peace, love, and light. I'm out, y'all. Have a good day.